was 3 years old, my mom and dad divorced, and my home life was somehow terrible. When I was 13 years old, I left because my mom encountered herself into alcoholic. My name is Livingstone, and this is my story. I started going to the streets when I was 11 years old, and at the age of 13, that's when I fully went to the streets. Okay, my first impressions of the life in streets was like nobody could bother about you while to get in the house or come out of the house, because you just want to sleep on the floor. Next, it is to eat or wash or shower. I've got no those duties with me. I thought in myself that if I went to the street, that's when I want to have a fully freedom in life. But when I did enter in the street, I found no freedom at all. It was bad and worse than I ever expected. Because even facing challenges to mingle with the rest of the boys inside in the streets, it was hard to mingle with them, introduce yourself, to make sure that you have become one among them. I saw some of my colleagues, the street boys, one attacking the other with a bottle and hurt the boy at the arm, and I was somehow furious. I said, oh, this is it, my life. I would rather go back home rather than to stay in here, of which I wanna get out of the place either without one eye, without one arm, or either being shot dead. I started asking up myself inside some questions. I had a meeting, my own meeting inside me. While I'm here, what am I doing? Why was I being born? Was I born to be a street boy? So I expected either I better go back home. And then that's when I met my rescue.
What do you think when you see children on the streets? Do you see them as thieves, as those people who snatch your bag? Have you ever stopped to think that these children are made in the image of God, like you and I? And we must learn to see them through God's eyes.
I've been a mentor in the One Child, One Mentor campaign for the last over a year. I became a mentor when I met Kevin. Kevin is one of the boys in the street. When we met, we just started a conversation, and it became very interesting, and I got curious to know what really was wrong, and he wanted to go back home, back to school, and get himself back to social functioning. The most amazing thing about being a mentor is the fact that you see change being born, and it gives you so much joy, and it fuels your journey with these children. As challenging as it is, it has this other side of being rewarded in a way that you really can't measure, and just seeing that change is enough.
Okay, right now I'm working under the Kenya Scout Association as a scout leader and also an instructor, and I accompanied up my skills with the HIV awareness lecture and also drugs, and also I've got the kids there which I mentor. They are all street kids, but right now they are in that rehabilitation and also they learn inside the area. So the school asked me if I could be going there and practice with them the scouting skills and also the drama club. So I'm also a drama teacher. I kept on training them so that to keep their minds engaged with something so that they can train out of the school. Right now, I can stay in my own house. I can cook my own meal. I can wash my own clothes. I can sleep in a bed, which smart bed with some beddings. And yet I used to sleep inside a sack. I couldn't be living in the house. I couldn't be wearing smart tree. I couldn't be training either the scouts like I did. If yet I could have got no friends or helping hand beneath.
We have heard the story of Livingstone, who is now reformed and doing quite well. But there are so many children that are out there that are lacking the opportunity Livingstone got. We believe the church should be at the forefront of bringing change. And I want to ask you if you want to be part of that change. If God has put in your heart a burden to work with one of the children, we are very happy to work alongside you. You'll not be alone. When you become a mentor, all we are asking for is commitment to regularly see them once a week or as many times as would be possible, and being there for them as a big brother or big sister, and the rest will work out together with you to make it as easy as possible so that it will be an experience that you love.